Longmire with Spin the Globe, reporting to you solo from Hong Kong. I'm here to tell you how you can travel around the world solo, on your own, completely alone, with just your power wheelchair or electric scooter. Okay, so this is basically all my gear. I have a suitcase, which you can kind of see the height. It is on 4 wheels, so it's a spinner suitcase, which is an absolute must. You can probably get away with 2 wheels and dragging it alongside you, but for ease of transport, I highly recommend that you get a suitcase with the 4 spinner wheels. This I really love. This one in particular, this is just a little pouch that I wear over my shoulder. This one is made by PacSafe, but you can get other similar ones. I keep my foreign currency in here, all my cash. I keep my passport, my credit cards. It has an RFID protective pouch in here, so nobody can scan your credit card numbers or anything that has biometric data. Also, there is metal mesh inside of the strap, so if somebody tries to cut it off of you, a pickpocket, any kind of thief basically, they're not going to be able to cut it off of you. And it also has special clips for securing the zippers, so nobody can just come and zip it off. So I always wear this when I'm traveling. Then I have a backpack. This one is made by Swissgear, but again, you can pick whatever you want. I have not been paid to promote any of these products. These are just the ones that have worked for me for many years of traveling by myself with my scooter. This has multiple pockets and zips and side little compartments and everything. I keep my laptop in here, all of my important papers, my chargers, my medications, anything that I'm basically going to need on the plane. I also keep my electric scooter charger in there because if something happens and my luggage gets lost, I don't want my scooter to die while I'm traveling. So basically anything of importance, have it on a backpack and make sure that backpack can hang on the back of either your manual chair, your scooter, or your power wheelchair. And then finally for the ladies, I have a small purse, and if I need to combine anything for security, I make sure that it's small enough that if I have to shove it in my backpack at the last minute, I can do that. All right, folks, let's talk tech. Because you're traveling by yourself, it's not very easy to find somebody to take a picture for you. Well, if you're in a crowded area, you might, but you don't necessarily want them running away with your camera because you're probably not going to chase them down. So you're going to need some tactics and techniques for taking pictures of yourself. Yeah, nobody likes a selfie, but in this case, you're kind of stuck. So I used to use a selfie stick, and now I use a gimbal, which is a lot more expensive. But if you want to use a selfie stick, you can, and there are a million of them out on the market, and you just do the research and find one that's really highly rated. So sorry that you have to go down that road, but if you want a picture of yourself where you are, then you're going to need one. One thing that I like to use for my cell phone, and just so you know, I use an iPhone 7 Plus, are lenses. I have 2 of them, and combined they were only $10 on Amazon. I have 2. I have a wide angle lens, and then I have a fisheye lens. And just to show you a little bit closer up what they look like, and they clip on to your phone like that. So you can use them on the front facing and on the back facing. The only thing is that you're gonna have to take the case off. What I love about the wide angle lens is that when you're doing a selfie photo or a selfie video, it captures so many things around you, above you, to the side that a normal selfie photo with just your hand in front of you wouldn't capture. So this combined with a gimbal out in front or a selfie stick will capture so much, and it will make for great photos when you're traveling by yourself. Another thing that you want to have with you is one of these. It's a mini tripod that you can use in your hotel room or somewhere where you can maybe put it on a ledge or on a step. So you can do videos, cell phone, photos, whatever it is that you want. And it's just nice to have a stable place to put your phone in a place that's not like right in front of you or in your hand. And the best thing to use in conjunction with one of these little mini tabletop tripods is a cell phone remote. This allows you to click the shutter on your phone for video and for photos from a distance, and it's got a pretty good range. It just depends on which one you buy, but it connects by Bluetooth, so I can just hide it or put it on my lap and you can't see it. The phone will be far away. I can get a full shot of me and my chair, or video as well, and just start talking, and then I can turn it on and turn it off, or basically activate the shutter with just the press of a button. So this is my setup when I'm traveling alone. I have my suitcase on 4 wheels on the left, I have my backpack with my electronics, my medications, all my important documents hanging on the back of the scooter. I have my pack-safe little bag with all of my credit cards, my passport. For the ladies, I have my purse up here, and this is how I get around. So if you're able to travel on your own, this is how I do it, and hopefully something like this can work for you too. So until next time, safe travels. Hi, so I just finished going through security at Orlando International Airport. Because I have upper body strength, I'm able to take off my backpack and put everything on the conveyor belt. And also you have to get a manual pat down. If you're traveling alone and you have something that's a little bit too heavy, sometimes the TSA officers will offer to help you put your stuff on the belt. Sometimes they won't, but usually if you do need a little bit of assistance, they will help you out. Okay, so let's talk hotel rooms. There are two main things that you need to feel comfortable doing in a hotel room if you are going to travel solo in a wheelchair. The first is transferring into the bed. Now, unfortunately, the height of hotel room beds does not fall under ADA guidelines. That is purely a interior design decision made by the hotel. Also, wheelchair users have different requirements for heights of beds. Like for me, I like to have a low bed so that I can stand, pivot, and then sit on the bed and then pull my legs up into it. However, some wheelchair users need a higher bed. It just all depends. If you're traveling by yourself, chances are a lower bed is probably a little bit easier, especially if you're in a manual chair. Now, if the bed is too high, I think this one for me is going to be okay. But if you're staying in a hotel room where the bed is too high, you can call maintenance or operations for that hotel and have them come and lower the bed. Sometimes that means replacing the foundation of the bed or the box spring of the bed with one that's thinner, or taking it out. Or if the bed has legs, they can come in and actually take the legs off of the bed in order to lower it for you and make it a little easier to transfer. The second place where you need to feel comfortable transferring is in the shower. Roll-in showers are usually easiest for people who are traveling alone. And this one, fortunately, I'm staying at the Crowne Plaza LAX in Los Angeles tonight. And this one has a really great fold-down bench. Some of the fold-down benches are going to be plastic. Some of them are going to be padded. These are, this is like a nice wood, and it allows for better drainage, so I like this one. So you just need to make sure that you have the grab bars in the right place, that you have a shower head that you can easily reach, and that you can reach the handle and have some place to put your soap and shampoo. One skill that's extremely important to have when you're traveling alone is you need to be able to figure stuff out. I'm here in the metro right now in Hong Kong, and you need to know how to buy a metro ticket, how to navigate a metro system. Who do you call if you need a taxi? Can you use apps like Google Maps or Google Translate to get around and to be able to communicate with people around you? So just being able to ask the right questions and not get stressed out when you have to figure things out. Like also places where you can't cross the street. Sometimes there are busy thoroughfares and you need to kind of loop around a little bit to find either an overpass or an underpass, where the elevators are, things like that. So don't get stressed out, ask some questions, and just look around. So just remember, guys, if you want to travel solo in a wheelchair, all you need is to have a plan, a lot of flexibility, and maybe just a little bit of courage. And then you can be like me and travel to Hong Kong, Disneyland all by yourself. Good luck, guys, and safe travels.